Hey my lovelies, welcome back to my channel. I promise you I'm not naked. Yep, see, I'm wearing a boob tube. But my name is Lola for those of you who are new, and welcome, thank you for joining me. So today we're going to start off with a primer, and I'm using the Fenty Beauty primer. And I'm just taking 2 pumps of this and I'm just going to rub that all over my skin. I really like the primer because it's very moisturising and it's great for everyday use. So today I'm using concealers for my full face, and I've been doing this a lot lately actually. And the first one I'm using is the Fenty Beauty concealer in the shade 445, and I'm just taking a damp Real Technique sponge just to blend that all out. So now I'm just adding a little bit more around the areas that I need a little bit more coverage, where my hyperpigmentation is coming through. And then again, I'm just blending this out. I'm using the sponge first to spread the concealer out, and then I'm just pressing it and blending it into my skin so that it looks flawless. So now I'm going in with the contour, and I'm using the darker shade. I can't remember the number, but I will have it in the description box below. So I'm just taking a few strokes just to add a bit more definition to my face. So now I'm using the Bobbi Brown foundation brush to blend this out. And I like this brush because it's really soft and it actually feels like a sponge. And don't forget to get that chin, ladies, especially me, I need it. I've been eating too much jollof rice lately. So now I'm contouring my nose, and I'm using this Real Techniques rose gold brush because it's perfect for a nose contour. So now I'm going in to highlight my face, and I'm using the concealer in the shade 390, I believe. If not, like I said, it will be in the description box below. And what I've been doing lately is carving out my contour from the corners of my mouth, as you can see as I'm doing now. And what I like about this is that it's kind of a reverse contour, so it just gives that more of a snatched look. You know, I ain't here to play. So yeah, I'm just blending everything out and making sure it melts in together nicely. So once that's all done, I did set my face using a translucent powder, but my battery died, so I lost the footage. But I'm going to go in straight now with my Hoola, and this is a bronzer slash contour shade, and I'm so happy that Benefit are finally creating products for us women of colour. Can I get an amen? Because for some of you who might not know, I actually used to work at Benefit, and the funny thing is we had to wear Benefit makeup. This was maybe like 5 years ago, and it was such a struggle for me to use any of the products. So now I'm just doing my brows. First I'm using the brow gel, but also by Benefit, and I like to do this first because it helps to put my brow hairs in place, and it actually lays them really nicely, and then that gives me an idea of where I need to fill in so I don't make my brows look too harsh or too boxy. So now I'm going in with my Precisely My Brow eyebrow pencil in the shade 5, and I'm just filling in the areas that I feel like I need to. Now that I'm happy with that, I'm going in with some concealer just to carve out the brow and add a bit more shape and definition. And I'm using my Zoeva brush, it's a buffing brush, just to blend that out nicely. So going back in with the Hoola, I'm now taking a MAC 224 brush just to add some definition into my crease and also bring it down to my contour of my nose. This gives a nice definition, and it also brings everything nicely together. Okay, now for the fun part, let's go into the eyes. So I'm taking this Fenty Beauty Galaxy eyeshadow palette, which came out I think like maybe last year or maybe the year before, and it was limited edition. But I'm so rude, I'm not even showing you guys the shade that I'm using, but I've popped it up in the top left hand corner so that you can see the shade. It's this nice purpley slash blue eyeshadow, and all the eyeshadows in this palette are shimmers, so that's why I defined my crease earlier using Hoola. So yeah, you can tell that I'm feeling myself. So now I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty highlighter, I might as well call this a full face of Fenty because I can't keep repeating the fact that I'm using Fenty. But this is the Kilowatt in Moscow Mule and Ginger Binge, and I think I'm using the shade Moscow Mule just to highlight my cheekbones. And honestly guys, this is my favorite highlighter. If you don't know this by now, I don't know what you've been doing. You clearly haven't been watching my videos because I literally wear this in like every video. So now I'm gonna go off camera just to put my lashes on, and I'm back. So my lashes are by Lily Lashes, and I believe they're in the Miami. Okay, so it's time for my lipstick, and guys, this lipstick is so beautiful. If you watch this video up to this point, I have to tell you, this is one purchase that you have to make. If you're a woman of colour, this complements our skin tone so nicely. I know it looks scary at first, which I was even scared, and I'm a makeup artist. I was like, whoa, I'm not sure about this, but honestly, this shade is so beautiful. And these Mademoiselle, I think that's how you call it, lipsticks are matte, obviously, but they are the creamiest mattes that I've ever used, and it's so beautiful. This shade is called Candy Venom, and girl, I'm looking like a piece of candy. I'm looking like a snack. As you can tell, I am feeling myself. But yeah, let's move on. At this point, I decided I'm going to curl my hair. I'm going to curl my hair and be right back. I thought it would be nice to add some volume, and now we are going to add a little bit of shimmer. Since I'm wearing a boob tube, I thought I should add a little bit of something to my chest. But yeah, I'm just adding a little bit of shimmer using this Fenty Beauty Body Glow. I believe it's in the shade Bronze, and here's me feeling like I'm Rihanna, you know, adding that shimmer to my life. But honestly guys, this is honestly a must-have for summer 2019. So yeah, this is the end of the video guys. I hope you've enjoyed it. I've had so much fun. Honestly, it's been a blast, and I just want to say thank you all for supporting me, and I will see you guys in my next video. But before you go, obviously you know what to do. Make sure you like, comment and subscribe.